Hello and welcome to CNR Extra here on Citi TV. My name is Nanatufo Boate. Coming up. Deported Chinese Galamsey Queen Aisha Huang remanded into police custody by the Accra Circuit Court after sneaking into the country early in the year with changed details on her Chinese passport. Still to come, members of the Citizen Coalition hit the streets to force the Auditor General to surcharge persons found guilty of financial irregularities in the 2021 report.
It is the key means of compelling people in public office to do the right thing. So we will continue to demonstrate if necessary. It may be necessary in the long run to cite him for contempt of court.
Also in the news, minority demands prosecution over $2 million investment in SkyTrain venture.
Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund pay $2 million to this SPV, which has no record of doing any of these projects so far.
And later, farmers began harvesting their crops before maturity due to the spillage of the Bagre Dam.
As you can see, this one like this is not all that okay, but because of the water situation, you have to harvest them or else we will not get anything.
Many thanks for joining us. There's a CNR Extra, an interactive program. And so we'd like to hear from you via the WhatsApp number 0550-585832. I'm currently in studio with Jude Mensah Duncan of the Citi Newsroom. Good morning, Jude.
Good morning, Nana.
Looking sharp as usual.
Thank you so much.
Good to have you. Well, let's get straight into our stories for the day. And quite troubling is that a deported Chinese queen, Aisha Huang, is back in the country. This time, she's been arrested and remanded. Let's get details from this video.
Deported Chinese Galamsey Queen Aisha Huang has been remanded in police custody by the Accra Circuit Court. Aisha Huang is said to have sneaked into the country early this year with changed details on her Chinese passport. According to Citi News sources, she was arrested by the security apparatus upon a tip-off engaging in the sale of minerals and equipment for mining. Aisha Huang was put before the Circuit Court on Monday and charged with mining without a license and engaging in the sale and purchase of minerals without a valid license. She was charged alongside 3 other Chinese nationals. The accused persons all pleaded not guilty to the charges. The case has been adjourned to 14 September 2022.
I am not so surprised by this story. Rather, I am disturbed.
Yes, rightly so. In this country, we talk very passionately about justice and we prepare and even endorse in equity and on fairness, because why is someone like Aisha Huang walking freely in this country? I mean, she should have been punished long ago.
Exactly.
And I agree with people or even some pressure groups who have said that we lost the fight against illegal mining in the country the very day we failed to prosecute Aisha Huang. So it is a very disturbing incident or developing story to face with right now. And if you ask me, it has sort of eroded all the progress we've made in the fight against illegal mining in the country. I mean, we had them buying speedboats, we had government putting security people in these forest areas where illegal mining is going on.
We may have difficulty quantifying the amount of resources spent in dealing with Galamsey.
True.
And we just wake up and we hear that Aisha Huang entered the country early in the year through some illegal border or something, change details in her passport. I mean, sometimes you feel so sad being a Ghanaian. Listen, when she was deported, we had significant people in this country not necessarily jump to the defense, but seek to justify the deportation, saying that it would have been to no one's profit or benefit if she had stayed and been tried and prosecuted and punished. And today she's back in the country, arrested again for the same offense for which she was first arrested and deported. Really, are we going or coming?
To be very honest with you, I get the frustration and it makes no sense at all. we need answers. That is really what we should be demanding. We need some answers. And for me, it's a multi approach to this. There's the NIA involvement, because you understand she had a foreign national identity card from the NIA. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs should be speaking to us. The Ghana Immigration Service. What are the checks being done at our borders?
Many lapses.
Even the presidency. I mean, for a president that is on record to have said he would put his presidency on the line against the fight of illegal mining, this really developing story, like I'm saying, has eroded all the significant gains, if any, we've made in the fight against illegal mining. So we need to hear the authorities speak. I think this time around we should be the ones rather asking questions. I don't even expect any government official to come and release a statement or address the media. We should be asking questions, and they should be the ones providing answers. Now, accountability and transparency are the most important tools or ingredients, let me say, in the fight against illegal mining. So if these two are lost, then we have a big problem at our hands. It's sad that it's happened this way, and we expect that this time that she's rather openly come into our waiting hands, the law should work. The president said some time ago that upon hindsight, it was a bad decision that we let her go. So we hope that now that we have her now, let the door work. I mean, look at the reports by Fourth Estate, for instance, where only about 2 or 3 people are in jail. That's foreign nationals. Even though all the time we see in the newspapers, we see in our tabloids that foreign nationals have been arrested. So it's unfortunate that it has happened, and we expect that at this particular time, I think it's a defining moment for the president. Whether or not his presidency is on the line against the illegal mine, we will see in the coming days on this story.
I have said here on this show that Kwesi Menu in Bompata or somewhere has no money to buy an excavator or a chamfan to do that illegal mining. So we should be going after the big fishes. Listen, if you go into our jails, do you know how many of these young boys are on remand? Their cases have not even been called for the past 6-7 months. They are just languishing in the jail there. You got a person like Aisha Huang, her caliber, her stature. I mean, you let her go. And we wake up one day and you're telling her that us that she's back in the country, she's snuck into the country.
I mean, it's more depressing when you get people like the then senior minister telling the whole of the country that her punishment or her prosecution would have no significant economic gains for the country. So for that reason,
they will go a long way to stop the illegal mining.
And for me, I struggle how some government officials don't even see the point of it. So it's sad. We need to really look at our whole strategy again in the fight against illegal mining. Burning of excavators when they are supposed to be tendered in as evidence.
Look at what is happening in the Western region now.
It makes no sense.
Excavator. This is not like what happened with the cocaine turning into Kokontepa. This is an excavator that you can see with your eye. 2 of such.
How can you really tell this story? I mean,
from sad. No mean place and a police station.
It's sad. It's sad.
And we have a DCE and the police going at each other over it. It makes no sense to me. Listen, we need to wake up and be serious in this country. That is the only. And we need to take our people seriously and respect our people. You can't be thrown away because of what? It's crazy.